What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another one. This one I consider a nugget, but most of you guys might be, Alright. This one is multi-track automation. Now I know when some of you hear that, you're gonna be like, no, you can't do multiple track automation. It's impossible. You can only bounce it to an audio track, blase, blase, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not impossible. Here on my station, I'm not going to tell you anything is impossible with the MPC software. I'm only going to show the things that are possible. And most of my methods might be far left or far right, but they will actually work 100% of the time. So, that being said, let's get into this. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to plugins. And you're going to need a multi-temporal plugin. That is key. All right? So, you want to find out what are your multi-temporal plugins that you have in your MPC software. Some of them you have to look at closely because they might be undercover. Some of them, they're just pretty much self-explanatory. So if you look at anything with a 2 in and 2 out, that won't work. So something like with a 16 output, that will work. But Keyscape, I haven't figured out how to get it in a multi-temporal and put one piano on multiple channels. So if anybody knows that's worked with Keyscape knows how to do a multi-temporal Keyscape, please let me know. But Kontakt 5 will work. Omnisphere, that will work. Serato sample will work. uviworkstation will also work. And xpand 2, I know it has 4 ins and 2 outs, but it will work. So I'm going to show you how to use it with xpand 2. So we're going to use this, and we're going to open it up, and we're going to put we're going to use a bell. It's a classic bell, and we're going to go far left and use ethnic banjo. Okay, and we're going to put classic bell on 1, banjo on 2, and we're done with this for now. So let me show you how to set it up in the MPC. Now, for most of you guys, you're going to have it set in default. You won't have the MIDI channel down at the bottom like I have it. You will only see this. So what you will need to do is go into MIDI, click the channel, and select your channel from here. Make sure your channels also match what you have in your plugin. So you have MIDI channel 1 and 2. So make sure when you select your MIDI channels from here, you also select 1 and 2 on here from this drop down menu. Now, when you select your MIDI channel, you will not hear sound. So if you leave it on MIDI, you will not hear sound. You need to go into the plugin to hear the actual sound. Okay? MIDI, no sound. Plugin, sound. All right? So easy way to avoid this is just by putting your MIDI down at the bottom, and there you have it. It's right there. You don't have to click back and forth between MIDI and the plugin. You just drop down, select your channel. Okay, so channel 2, put it in channel 2. So now that we click play, we should hear. We don't hear anything, so oh yeah, rookie mistake. So we also need some MIDI, so I'm just gonna drop some MIDI in here. Sorry about that, guys. Get some MIDI going on. It's random. I don't know what it is. So just gonna copy that. Go back, paste it. Track 2, paste it. All right, now we click play. All right, open up the thing. Now you see both lows playing. You can mute one, you hit a banjo, mute the other, you hit a classic bell. So now we got that going on. We're gonna get into some situations that you might be going through, producing and beat making, in certain situations where you wanna just have the classic bell playing for a while, and then you wanna have the banjo going. So So you want to automate that in. So what you want to do is you want to bring up this, stop the track for a minute, and all we're going to do is we're going to click the right button and press play, drop it, bring it back in. Hit stop, go back to read, play, drops, banjo plays, classic bell returns. Simple automation. You just automating one and the other is still playing. So if you notice here, we have part A level. So if you go back into this, you see we have an A and a B. So this will not affect the B, it will only affect the A. So that lets you know that you can affect one sound without affecting the other sound. So we can go back in and we can actually affect the B side, and the A side will still have the automation there. Okay, so you can have two automations simultaneously in the same plugin. Okay, so let's say now that we only want to affect both sounds. You know what I'm saying? We want automation on both of the sounds, not just one of the sounds. So we're just going to click read again, press play. This time we're going to do a dropout. Sound drops out, comes back in on both sounds. So, okay, we just did multiple automation on two separate tracks. On track 1 and track 2, two different sounds. All right. Now we have 5 or 6 sounds. It would have did the same thing. Okay, that's situation 2. So let's say, okay, that's cool. I'm not all into the levels and velocities and all of that. I don't care about that. What I care about is the effect plugins. Okay, so let's choose a plugin that a lot of people use, which is Gross Beat. And we're gonna just, well, hold on, I gotta put that back in because I just hit undo. Sorry about that. Gross Beat. Okay, we're gonna put Gross Beat back in, and we wanna automate our Gross Beat. So this is what it sounds like on both the tracks. So we like that. We want to put that in on both of the tracks. So what you want to do is you want to hit the read, hit the overdub button, and you also want to pull up the Gross Beat again. So we want us to affect the time. So just move the time button. See what down here moves. So this moves. So what you want to do is you want to leave this up, put it to the side, and pull this up so you can see what's going on. And we're just going to hit play. Okay, so there you have it. We just put automation from Gross Beat on two separate sounds simultaneously. All right. So now that I said, okay, say we have 5 or 6 sounds and we just did a simultaneous automation over all those plugins, right? So say now that you've done that, you say, okay, I like 2 or 3 of the sounds, but I don't want them on all of the sounds. Cool. So let's say you just want the classic bell playing and you want the banjo playing by itself. So we're going to go back to track 1, and what you want to do here is you want to create another plugin, separate xpand, and we're going to open it up, and this one will be separate. So all you got to do is you just got to go back in, you pick your sounds. We're going to go to the bells, and we're going to go to classic bell. So go back in. plays fine. And we go back to track 2.